Hello and welcome! In this video, we will discover the 5 secrets to build self-discipline. The idea of discipline in itself can feel extremely tiring. Just thinking about getting up right on time, doing all your chores, and then having the time to do everything you wanted to do career-wise or for self-improvement sounds fun, but something impossible to achieve. After all, how can anything be worth your precious sleep? However, the truth is, if we are to believe in scientific studies, then people who have mastered self-discipline are actually much happier than the ones who gave in to the temptation of their relaxed ways. Someone who possesses more self-control has an easier time steering clear from behavior that could potentially ruin their health. They are also able to determine what kind of decisions will affect them positively. Their feelings or impulses don't run these people. The decisions are more level-headed than anything else. They tend to consider all the choices before making one. The result is that self-disciplined people end up more satisfied with how they are living their life. Well, that sounds tempting, yes, but how do you gain the same amount of self-control? You have tried it before and it hasn't worked, so where's the guarantee it will this time? Well, for starters, the fact that you are here means that you are ready to take the first step anyway. And once you've taken that very step, everything else will fall into line much easier. So, here we are with 5 top secrets that should help you build upon your self-discipline. Just before we start, make sure you subscribe to the channel and don't forget to download your free book to change your life by clicking on the link in the description below the video. Number 1. Your life is yours. That's the first thing you need to remember. No matter what your plans are, whatever it is that you want to achieve, it is the one thing that you should always remember to hurl you towards success. The life you live belongs to you, and so does your success and failure. No other person is going to do all the work for you. No one else has any kind of responsibility in making you happy, successful, and achieving your dreams. From the day you have to leave your nest, or even before that, it's up to you to make the choices that will determine your life. The entire responsibility of your life lies solely on you. It's up to you what kind of job you opt for. It depends on you what kind of person you start sharing a house with and how much time of the day you spend exercising. You are the only one capable of choosing how you will spend the time you have on Earth. And these decisions that you will continue to make, small or big, will decide if you're making a life worth living or permanently ruining it. If all this time the only thing you have wanted was to live a better life, well, it's time for you to make decisions that will make it come true. You can be better and always lay the fault on others' shoulders for all the hardships for the rest of life, but that won't really turn it around. The only one who has any power to change your life is you. Only your choice can change your path. Make it a point to own up to everything in your life, even if ultimately you have no control over it. The things that happen to you might not be something you can control, but you can very much determine how you deal with it. All of us come with weaknesses. That's pretty much one of the main things that hinder us from living out life the way we dream of it. Small things like a late-night snack, a video game that's too addictive, or an attachment to social media can stop us from doing the things we have originally planned out for a day. First, you need to acknowledge these weaknesses. It doesn't matter whether they are small or big, make a list of them. We spend too much of our lives in denial of our own problems and blame it on others. You can't overcome all the hurdles in your life until you complete this one task. 2. Long-term plans. Do you often wonder what you would be doing 10 to 20 years from now? What kind of life would you have? What kind of position in society do you think you will have? Well, take a look at the current you, and you will easily know the outcome. What are the goals you have? Are your actions anywhere near turning them into reality? Are you reading any books that will help in your path to self-improvement? Are you learning anything new? Will any of it help you grow as a person? What kind of persons are you surrounding yourself with? Did you do anything today that you can proudly say is something that will help you in achieving your ultimate goal? Everyone has this silly idea that one day they will open their eyes and their life has suddenly changed. That in some distant future, through some unexpected work of magic, your life will become everything you have ever dreamt of without any effort on your part. That isn't the truth, though. How much your life will change in the future depends on how much you're changing today. If the circumstances you are in aren't making you happy, are you doing anything to change that? Otherwise, you are just like millions of other people daydreaming their whole life. Your future won't ever change if you today aren't doing something every day to change that. There's a simple way you can gain the motivation to start doing just that. Ask yourself, what would you do every day if you had already achieved your future goals? What kind of books would you be reading then? How much exercise would you be subjecting yourself through? How would you spend your time in your dream job? 3. A reward system. In some ways, short-term goals are way harder than long-term ones. They are the necessary tasks you need to do to achieve the ultimate goal. However, these goals are usually boring and hard. However, you can make them a little more exciting. For every task that you dread, give yourself a small reward for achieving it. Plan out something in advance, something that will be exciting enough for you to go through with the task. Just like your childhood, when your parents rewarded you with ice cream when you behaved well, this time you will be the one making a small reward for yourself. This one reward can exponentially increase your motivation for completing the task. Anticipation is a powerful weapon. It gives you something to look forward to on the worst days. When you achieve a small task and reward yourself, you will feel inexplicably happy. Take that feeling with you and achieve a new task so you can unlock a new reward. 4. Write and rewrite your goals. To make sure your self-discipline is at its maximum level, it's quite important that you are always thinking of the bigger picture. When you remind yourself constantly why you are fighting so hard, why you are doing the things you are doing, only then will you be able to follow through with your actions. Only then, no matter how hard it gets, you will achieve what you have set out to do. That's the entire thing. You aren't putting yourself through so much for the fun of it. You aren't eating healthy or waking up on time just because you feel like it. You are doing it because you have some set goals, and you need to do these things so you can achieve those goals. When someone has something they truly want, they can do anything to get it. So, first you need to know what you truly want, and then figure out if you have enough love for it to go through almost any kind of pain to get it. There is one tiny problem, though, that sometimes we are so focused on getting the actual work done and achieving the minor goals that we forget what started us on in this path in the first place. We forget the reason for our journey and instead find ourselves overwhelmed with an endless list of minor tasks that seem too tiring. It's no wonder that some of us get so tired of life. Our goals have been taken away from us without even realizing it. Of course, you can always find a renewed interest. Every day, when you wake up, rewrite the goals you have. See if any new goals have made their way onto your list. Imagine the future and think about what more you want to do with it. It will give you back the motivation and excitement that you have lost for a while. It will also make the path once again clear. You will be able to remember exactly what you actually needed to do to achieve success. Only when you are able to visualize your goals and focus on them, truly would you be able to make the right decisions that will bring you closer to those goals. 5. Never give up. When you face a turning point in your life, and with it comes hardships, you need to have a plan in advance on what your response to the situation will be. This backup plan will help you get through those extremely tiring times, or you will always be one step away from giving up. When you are writing your future goals, tell yourself you will make them come true no matter how hard it gets. Truly and willfully commit to it. From the start, be aware of how you will respond to certain situations. Know how you will deal with the setbacks that come your way, and that you won't let those minor setbacks break you. When you go through a hard time, the only way to deal with it is to bounce back from it as a new and stronger person. Once you make this commitment, once you decide you will never give up, there would be nothing that you won't be able to achieve. Yes, maybe it won't happen today, maybe it won't happen tomorrow, but it will happen. Maybe it will take months or years, but you will achieve your goals. Final thoughts. Self-discipline is hard. There is no doubt about it. There are always too many factors involved with it. Self-discipline is not only about being in control of your thoughts and goals, it is also about being in control of your actions. It is about setting a routine for yourself and then following through with it. It is about having these big dreams and doing anything you can to achieve it. It is about waking up in the morning on time and sleeping in the night at the right time as well. It is about filling the hours in your day between sleeping and waking with productive things. Start by eating healthy. Start by actually having a proper breakfast. And then, when you have had your breakfast, start doing the things that are linked to your ultimate goal. Read a book. Get yourself a new hobby if you can. Even try practicing meditation. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, please like, share, comment, and especially subscribe to the channel. You are also free to receive the new book, 7 Secrets to Change Your Life Now, by clicking on the link in the description below the video.